Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday to the Friday Few. Hooty-hoo! We're here, and I'm pretty much on time. So we're going to do 245s for sure today. But first, if you're new here, and I do have a few new subscribers, hi, I'm Britt. This is my channel, Brittwriterly. This is the book and author tube where I talk about the intersections of literature and culture. I do talk about my writing. I talk about books that I'm happening to read at the moment, what I think about them. I talk about my jaunt into traditional publishing. And it's chaos. Let me put y'all a little bit higher up. So that's what you're going to get here. Hope you like it. I do this every week at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I read and do other stuff sometimes. You're welcome to read. You're welcome to write. You're welcome to nap. You're welcome to walk your dogs, whatever you have to do. We just want to be productive together in a community. So for those who are new, welcome. For those who are faithful, hooty-hoo. We're going to jump right in because I want to get 245s in today. I am reading Delicious Monsters. You already know that if you watched my Girl, What You Reading update yesterday. I think I'm maybe a chapter past where I was when y'all last heard from me, but I don't remember. What I do know is I'm about to eat breakfast and listen to the rest of, not the rest, but like keep listening to Delicious Monsters. So let's get into that. As you come in, definitely let me know what you're reading. And if you are, hey, Cool Gamer, and if you are watching on the replay, definitely feel free to drop in the comments what you're reading or what you ended up doing during the sprint if it wasn't reading, which of course is fine. All right, let's get into our first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Y'all turn them pages.
Let me show you how we do stuff around here.
Actually, my department uses Monday.com, so I'm good.
The work management tool? No, that's not for me.
Well, Monday.com is all about flexibility, so you can make it your own. You could choose pre-built layouts for anything or build your own workflow. You just open a board, you choose the columns you need, you can move them around or filter by what's most important for you. That way you're not always chasing your work, you perfect your process.
I gotta show this to Ted. Hey, Ted! He's remoted to Wednesday.
No problem. We just tag Ted on Monday, write an update, and there you go.
Okay, so how do I use it?
You just go to Monday.com and you can see all your work. You can get a broad view of everything you do or celebrate a small win. It's actually kind of fun.
Okay, so how does one sign up? I'm just asking for Ted.
Just go to monday.com and start your free trial today.
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and freedom of creation. Being able to integrate and change and develop at my own pace. I offer a range of products and services. To manage it all from one place is essential. It gave me time back in my day to get going on actual projects. It really just made everything feel more achievable.
When you and the team are pitching a new product, Grammarly's tone suggestions can offer a more personable approach to win over a big client. Make a big impact on your team's success with Grammarly. Click the blue button to download Grammarly today.
Shop Michael's Valentine's Day sale for 50% off decor and half off crafts for kids. Save on
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had terrible internet issues? They were blurry, they were freezing, you could almost hardly hear them. Well, with local recordings from StreamYard, you'll be able to download a perfect quality video from your guest after the show. This means that no matter what you or your guest's internet connection is like, you'll be able to download the perfect high quality recording every single time. You can also download both a separate audio and a separate video file for the hosts and guests. Now with StreamYard, you can have freeze-free studio quality recordings on any connection, anywhere in the world. You can choose to download them, stream them later, or edit and repurpose them. It's your turn to test out local recordings today, now available on StreamYard.
Yes, the definition of a car changes. But one thing stays the same. It's a Mercedes-Benz.
Whatever your business needs, Vistaprint can print it. Like packaging from tape to thank you cards, or merch from t-shirts to caps, even a logo that you can put on all that. Because with Vistaprint, the printabilities are endless. New customers get 25% off at Vistaprint.com.
That was a seriously cute ending to the timer. Okay, we had some people come in. Chloe! No problem. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Hey, Shay. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is kind of tweaking also. So if I sort of freeze or whatever, y'all know what's going on. Thanks for stopping by, Mayama. Good morning, Vina. Happy birthday to your mom. What's for brunch? And Searching for Prince. Okay, let me tell you something about that book. I didn't read it because I just can't. That's one of the tropes that is the most repetitive, and I just can't get behind it. After I read, what was it? Oh no, this is going to drive me crazy. It was a book by that woman who had book romance in a chokehold for a little minute. I can't remember the name. Talia Hibbert. After I read what was it? A Princess by something. Hold on. This is gonna drive me. Was it Talia Hibbert? Vina, please help me. I know you've read this book. I'm gonna go crazy. Vina said I can't help you with Talia. I think it was Talia Hibbert though, or maybe it wasn't. Alyssa Cole. Alyssa Cole. Let's try her. She also had us in a chokehold for a little minute. And by us, I mean a very general us. Although I like the not the Brown sisters. Talia Hibbert has this series about two sisters that I did like, and it's called, the series is A Girl Like Her and Untouchable. I don't remember the name of the series. Ravenswood series. I like her Ravenswood series, except for the last one. The reviews were pretty meh. I was like, I don't need it. She's not even one of the sisters, so I'm cool. But Alyssa Cole wrote a book. Please let me find it. Yes, A Princess in Theory. A Princess in Theory, this book. After I read, thank you, it was Alyssa Cole. After I read A Princess in Theory, and not that I didn't like it, I did. But after I read it though, I was just like, I read another one later, and it was the exact same book. And I was like, okay, every time I come across this sort of lost royal regency thing, it's the same book as A Princess in Theory every single time. And I'm sure that A Princess in Theory is not the first. It was just my first. I'm sure A Princess in Theory is the same thing as another book that came before, but I can't read the same exact book twice. I need a trope to give me a pattern, but if the trope is too detailed, I can't do it. And this long lost royal trope in romance seems to be very, very detailed, to where you're just subbing out different characters, names, different characters, home country, fictional or not, mostly fictional, I think. And then just subbing in a different race and or culture. So I can't do it. I saw Toni Shiloh's book, and I want to read more. I want to read Toni Shiloh because I know that she's a pretty well-known Black Christian romance author. So I definitely want to read her stuff, but I can't. It won't be a princess thing. And I think I did read Toni Shiloh. Depends on where Something About Home. Sometimes you got to watch for West African stereotypes too when it's Black. And I don't know how to do that. That is not my specialty. So I would not know what to look for. Something About Home. I don't know who wrote that. I think I gave it back from Scribd after I finished it. I don't know if that was Toni Shiloh. Let me see. Something About Home. Or The Thing About Home. It was The Thing About Home. No, The Thing About Home was Rhonda McKnight. It's a great read. But yeah, Yeah, The Thing About Home was Rhonda McKnight. So I haven't yet read Tony Shiloh, and I want to. So when I was looking for reads from her, that came up, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do another royal romance. It's the same every single one that I've read the description of. I'm like, wait, is this Alyssa Cole again, or is this? And nope, it's something different. I know. So I'm just like, I don't. She has she seems to have a pretty eclectic mix of the tropes, so I don't have to do that one. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me keep looking. But I need to read Delicious Monsters first, so I'm gonna prioritize that for the month. But yeah, I saw that one, and now don't get me wrong, the cover for it is beautiful. Oh my goodness. She posted a different cover, I think, or maybe it was the original cover, whatever. She posted a cover of it on her Instagram. It was beautiful. It was like the dress came down and became the bottom half of the cover. Oh my word, it was immaculate. So I love the cover of it, but I'm not into the Long Last Royal trope, so I'm not going to read that one, but I will get to reading another of her works. I've made my way through CC Warren's. I've read maybe just one of her books. No, I read two. I read Firefly Lane, and I read Firefly Diaries. Firefly is a Netflix thing. I read Firefly Diaries by CC Warren and Crisscross by CC Warren, and she's a Christian mystery writer, white woman. And then I read The Thing About Him by Rhonda McKnight. I've read several of Michelle Stimson's books, like 4 at this point, and I really like her. I read The Divas of Damascus Road. Hers is not always romance, even if there is romance in it. Some of it is more women's fiction than romance, but I don't mind. I read Divas of Damascus Road. I read Someone to Watch Over Me. Oh my gosh, I think that Someone to Watch Over Me could be my favorite from Michelle Stimson thus far. And she has a couple of really cute Christmas ones. She has Christmas at the Gingerbread Inn, which is really cute and kind of insta lovey, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with insta black love. I really am. I should say that out the gate. And then she had one where the couple got snowed into an airport. It was an Audible original, but I can't remember what the actual title of it was. And I feel like that's 4. Divas of Damascus Road, Someone to Watch Over Me, Christmas at the Gingerbread Inn, and then whatever the other one is that I can't remember that was also Christmas. So yeah, I've read 4 of Michelle Stimson's books, and I really like it. No, I don't think it was All I Want for Christmas. It was Let It Snow. But Someone to Watch Over Me was so good because it had drama, and we all know that I'm here for the drama. There was like shooting. Now it wasn't like amateur sleuth vibes. Hashtag Girls Guide to Current Danger coming out on Tuesday. It wasn't like an amateur sleuth romance vibe. It was, I have a really messy boyfriend who's bringing chaos into my life type vibe. But I still liked it. There was still some ducking and covering, and I was still over here like, oh my goodness. What are we doing? What's going on? Oh my word. Goodness. I loved it. I loved it, in short. And I always love watching a Black woman be taken care of. It made 100% psychological and just like common sense why she wasn't like why she was sort of isolated. It made sense given who her mother was. But I loved seeing her get back to family, and also like in going back to family, having to sort of having this sort of conversation with God, meeting a minister, him being just really, really sweet in his courtship of her. I loved it. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. So I love it because I love Michelle Stimson stuff because it's a mix of like really real and really sweet. And the sweetness isn't necessarily like corny or unrealistic. It's like, no, it's like if you met this kind of person who was led by God, this is what that would look like when they bump up against some really hard stuff. So yeah, I like Michelle Simpson. I guess she is my favorite so far, but I mean, I have 4 people, so we'll see how she bumps up against like when I read more. I have seen Tayora Moody, but she's on the list, but I hadn't looked at anything. Let me see. Because it's gonna come down to, oh, Vina. I don't know. I had seen some Tayora Moody, but I don't know. I couldn't tell if there was any romance. And truth be told, I don't care that Michelle Simpson stuff is mostly like some of her stuff is more women's fiction than pure romance, but there is always romance in her books. In the Tayora Moody books that I saw, I couldn't tell if there was any romance. It just seemed like a nosy older woman who be solving mysteries while she cook. I'm just like, cool. Is there any love for Eugenia or what? What's going on? So I don't know. Recommend. Oh, she has a love interest. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Hi, Courtney. That's what I needed to know. Okay, so now, cool, because there's a 13 hours. That's not very long for 3 books. Yeah, there's a thing on Audible where there's like a volume. There's 3 of her books have been bundled. So if I get this one, I can read 3 for the price of 1 in 13 hours. That's a good business model. So I will check her out. Thank you. Because that was really holding me back. I keep going back to Tayora Moody, but I'm always bumping up against who is the love interest, because I simply can't go on without it. My heart will not go on. That is the truth. Oh, I was going to read one, Hostile Eyewitness. I was going to read that by Tayora Moody. I'm still going to read it because it looked like it might be the kind of drama a la, what's that one book I was just raving about to y'all? Goodness, where the girl was dating a rapper. I just need drama. Oh, what was it? Unapologetically me. Oh my word. It was giving a little the Hostile Eyewitness, because it's this. I'm just like, this looks like it's about to be a little bit hood. I don't know. Maybe it's the slightly askew wig and or weave that's giving it to me. But it's on script, so I can start listening for free. So I'm gonna start looking at what she got going on with this Hostile Eyewitness and see if it's the mix of Christian and drama that I need. I don't know. If it is Tayora, they do need Jesus. Yes, absolutely. The thugs need Jesus too. So I'm gonna listen to Hostile Eyewitness because I love me a cozy drama. I do, but I also love me, or a cozy mystery. But I love me a romance with a little bit of drama. And I think it's just ever since Let Me Love You with Alexandra House, Big South. Yeah, if anything reminds me of Miss House with some Christian, I'm there. I am there with bells on, with my 40-ounce cup of juice. I am here for the tea, sipping right along with you. What happened? Fill my cup. I'm here. So this looks like it could be that. I'm going to see. Now, if it's not, I'll be disappointed, but I'll just be like, all right, cool. Let me go see what Miss Eugenia is up to. And then we'll go from there. But anyway, thank you for bringing me back to Tayora Moody because I forgot. I actually bought that on Amazon, potentially. I should give it back if it's free on script. Anyway, let's go into a 45-minute sprint. This will be our last one. And we will actually end on time today. So excited. So excited. Have y'all seen that Kevin Hart clip going around Instagram? How do people be taking these humans and just plucking them out of context and putting them on whatever background you want to? I feel like if I could figure that out, I would crack the code. Content for days, because I could be faceless. I need to figure out how to do that. I need to figure it out. That feels like the next key. Anyway. Are y'all ready? We're about to start another sprint with these cute puppos. Oh, wait, Vina, what are you making for your mom? Scrambled eggs with spinach and smoked salmon and mango strawberry crepes. Excuse me. From now on, I should be addressing you as Chef Vina. Yes, chef. All right, here we go. Last sprint, 45 and 3, 2, 1. Y'all turn them pages.
You guys, look what just came. Let's try some of this on.
This top is completely out of my comfort zone. Like,
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so,
Johnson, why are you naked? Because my t-shirt sucks. Look at Gibson. He's wearing a true classic tee.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards, but did you know we also print that, and that, and that?
All right, that was our last sprint. So, how did y'all do? How did y'all do? What did you end up choosing to read? For those of you who came in late and never said, what did you end up choosing to read? I worked on a podcast episode and finished this editing thing that I was really avoiding doing it. Not because it's hard, but because I forgot how to do it. And I was like, dang, now I need to Google how to do this thing again to do that. But it was actually really quick, so no problem. So I finished that, and now I'm just going through and trying to skim through the entire episode before I export and upload. But that's the thing I've been trying to like work my way up to doing all week. So it was a success. I read More Delicious Monsters. I read that or listened to that in the first sprint, and I'm on chapter 8 now. Brittany and I cannot remember her friend's name, but they are sort of listening back or meeting the people who are in Daisy's life. They interviewed that creep, Noah, whatever, interviewed him. They interviewed her best friend, and what we know now is that, spoiler alert, she had a psychotic break. That's what people think happened to her. We know from the past that she already had, she could see dead people, like spirits. And so I'm not sure yet what exactly happened to her, but apparently whatever did happen, they just decided that it was a psychotic break. So it's interesting to be with Daisy and also know that 10 years from now she's not okay. I don't know that they've said that she's dead. They just said forgotten Black girls. So she could be in an institution somewhere for all I know. Um, but it is interesting seeing her, hearing her, listening to her, and then going forward and seeing what people think about the things that she's hiding later when parts of it come out, but not all of it. So yeah, I'm interested in the similarities between Brittany and Daisy, with them both having complicated relationships to their mothers, and like in Brittany's case, outright abusive. In Daisy's case, codependent, although no, because she's not dependent on her mother. Well, any more than a daughter should be, but she's not like emotionally and psychologically dependent on her mother. So I guess her mom would be dependent on her. There's some emotional entanglement going on there. But anyway, it's interesting to see these two girls who both have complicated relationships with their mothers in different ways, one investigating the other and already being on her side, but also, you don't know what happened. So I'm on the road, I'm on the trip, I'm enjoying the journey. Thank y'all so much for joining. Make sure you're drinking water today. The weather change can really get under your skin, get in your sinuses, make you sick and stopped up and congested and all the things. And besides that, people are getting sick and stopped up and all the things, and they're just passing it along because people have an aversion to masks now. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Drink water and mind your business. Make sure that you like the stream if you haven't already. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you're able. Comment what you're reading if you're able. But if you're watching it on TV and you can't, thanks for watching anyway. Have a good weekend. Bye.